The Ballon d'Or 2023, what's about? Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, a big greeting to you. Great Guy Larger Project presents you VBO Sports, Vrai Ballon d'Or Sport. This show has been created with the purpose of revolutionizing football around the world because there are too much mistakes, too much injustice, too much favoritism in the game. That's why I would ask you to subscribe our YouTube channel and our Facebook page to create a big audience around the world. We're gonna work also on a trophy to reward the best player of the year to compete the current Ballon d'Or. That is called le Vrai Ballon d'Or. We're gonna change the world of football. That's why I will ask you to share this show as much as possible to create an audience with your family, with friends, with everyone. The topic of today, the Ballon d'Or 2023, what's about? With you to present the show, Crack Terminator, the King, the Genius, the Magnificent. We're gonna go ahead to talk quickly about this subject. Let's go back a little bit in 2010 when they devalued the World Cup just to give the Ballon d'Or to Lionel Messi. So since then, it was no longer a question of winning the World Cup to win the Ballon d'Or. That's what they said. That's what they explained concerning the new direction of the game, the new direction of the modern football. Now, come to 2022, it was said that Lionel Messi should win the Ballon d'Or because he won the World Cup. Ultimately, I don't understand anything anymore. The last time a player winning the World Cup won the Ballon d'Or was 2006 with Fabio Cannavaro. Since then, around 17 years, there has never been a player winning the World Cup who would have won the Ballon d'Or. Now, if we compare the year 2018 where there was the World Cup and 2022, there was Kylian Mbappe, one of the three nominees for winning the Ballon d'Or. Kylian Mbappe directly eliminated Lionel Messi in the World Cup final. He scores two decisive goals and Lionel Messi didn't score. And then he scored in the final and won the World Cup. So why Kylian Mbappe wasn't the Ballon d'Or 2018? Me, with my temperament, I always try to save someone before condemning them. I always try to understand or at least do the logical thing to see if I could save this person before condemning him, before making the conclusion. Now, in this situation, I can't make ends meet because there are too much inconsistency in the decision made by the leaders. With Erling Haaland, he is best placed to win the Ballon d'Or 2023. For example, let's admit that it was Lionel Messi who produced Erling Haaland's performance last season. They would have still said that it is Lionel Messi who deserves to win the Ballon d'Or because he won the Champions League and the World Cup was not decisive in terms of competition to win the Ballon d'Or. Here and there. In 2014, they awarded the Best Player trophy to Lionel Messi in the World Cup. He didn't score in the second round in the World Cup. He didn't play a good World Cup. They still awarded it to him. What was really astonishing in this World Cup, it is the fact that Joseph Blatter had to say it was an error that they awarded the Best Player trophy to Lionel Messi in this World Cup. I think that for everyone that didn't make sense. Listen, so for an institution, the highest football institution around the world, to be able to make a mistake while rewarding a best player for the World Cup, they are kidding me. There was really shame in awarding this trophy to him. Joseph Blatter tried to save the reputation of FIFA, but in the contrary, he made it worse. So this is to tell you it is favoritism, always favoritism, every day. every year it always been favoritism in favor of Lionel Messi since 2008 and 2009. If they say that someone is the best player in the world, so let him play as he can prove really he is the best player in the world. That's it. Why are they obliged every time to favor him, to support him, to make decisions in his favor just so that he wins the collective and individual trophy? That doesn't make sense. I was used to see when you are better, you are prone to falling victim to your superiority. But that's not what I've seen in football during recent years. Now, if we consider that Lionel Messi has achieved the performance of Kylian Mbappe, as he is the top scorer of the World Cup, he scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, what would it have been? They would still have said that Lionel Messi deserved to win the Ballon d'Or because he is the top scorer of the World Cup and he scored a hat-trick in the final. I see that the leaders prioritize feelings against professionalism. What they do is not professional. That's what I was able to see. That's what I was able to detect in the behavior about their choice and their reaction. There are other things that I need to clarify. What I do, my analyses are not based on feelings. I base them on facts and evidence. So we cannot change the fact, we cannot change the evidence, and we cannot change the history. That is very important to understand. When I'm talking about something, when I try to explain you something, there are a lot of people who think that I'm trying to promote my feelings, what I like or what I don't like. No, I'm talking about truth. I'm talking about facts. I'm talking about evidence. I think that it would be the same thing in your way. I can't talk about what you like. I can't talk about your feeling. I have to talk about truth. Everyone should talk about truth. When the leaders need to reward someone, they should base on rules and regulations. This is very important. If they say they prioritize individual trophy to win the Ballon d'Or, the person who has the more individual trophy should win the Ballon d'Or. In the other side, if you said that you prioritize collective trophy, the person who has achieved the more collective trophy should win the Ballon d'Or. It is clear, very clear. No question that you are going to look for the player that you favor to win the Ballon d'Or. There should be the same regulation for everyone, for every football player in the world. If they have prioritized collective, collective, they must highlight collective every time when it comes to reward someone to win the Ballon d'Or. If it is the individuality, they have to do it for everyone. What I saw every time they go back and forth, they go on in favor of Lionel Messi. That doesn't make sense. As I told you, one of the purposes of this show is that we are working on an individual trophy to reward the best player of the year, to compete with the Ballon d'Or that is called le vrai Ballon d'Or. That means the true golden ball. Shortly, I will do a special show to explain every details about this trophy. And it's going to get heated around the world. That's why I ask you to share as much as possible this show to create a big audience around the world. Like the Facebook page, subscribe the YouTube channel, click the bell to receive all notifications. There are already many countries around the world who start contacting us about a lot of referees' mistakes in the championship. I've told them, no worries, we're gonna work together to improve the situation. Now, if we look at the statistics, considering there's 3 nominees, who among them deserve to win the Ballon d'Or? Well, it's Erling Haaland who deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. According to the statistics, not according to my feelings. So I would ask all players around the world, never come back to the Ballon d'Or award ceremony if they have decided to give the Ballon d'Or to Lionel Messi. Now it's too much. This is the purpose of this show, as I told you, it's for revolutionizing football around the world. So thank you so much because you took time to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe the YouTube channel and click the bell for the notifications and like the Facebook page. Share this show as much as possible to create a big audience. It was Crack Terminator to present this show. The king, the genius, the magnificent. Thank you.